Are you worried about your child's future in a world that's constantly changing? Between skyrocketing tuition, outdated career advice, and the pressure to choose the right path, it can feel overwhelming. But don't worry, you're in the right place. Welcome to Hot Next Gen Careers, where I help parents and students navigate the chaos and find clarity. Whether it's exploring high return on investment or ROI careers, affordable education options, or building future ready skills, we'll tackle it all together. Let's dive in. So, first, let me tell you a little about why I'm so passionate about this. Years ago, when I joined the US Army, I had no idea what the future held for me. What I did learn, though, was the importance of adaptability, being able to pivot and thrive in new situations. Later, when I transitioned to teaching English to high needs students in high needs schools, I worked with students whom college wasn't even an option. Many of them faced challenges like financial barriers, family responsibilities, or a lack of access to resources. I saw firsthand how hard it was for them to imagine a future beyond their circumstances. But with the right guidance and alternative paths, like trade programs or certificate opportunities, they started to uncover the potential and redefine what success could look like. After my active duty service in the Army, I thought my strong skill set and my discipline would open doors. But I quickly realized that transitioning into civilian careers was much harder than I'd expected. The lack of a real transition support and networking opportunities left me in a tough spot, despite all my hard work. It was a humbling experience and a stark reminder that even the most capable people need connections and guidance to thrive. Then, in my work in career services at the University of Colorado Boulder, that's CU Boulder to all of us that know it, I encountered another side of this issue. I worked with doctoral students, people at the pinnacle of academic achievement, who were also struggling. They had the degrees and the knowledge, but they lacked the networks and connections to land jobs in their fields. Watching them face the same challenges I had, despite their education, was eye-opening. These experiences, from my time in the Army to teaching and career services, have taught me that the world of work is constantly changing. Degrees alone don't guarantee success, and traditional paths aren't the only or even the best option. People need the right mix of skills, resources, and networks to navigate the future successfully. That's why I'm here, to share these lessons and help you and your family create a plan that works in today's ever-evolving world. So let us talk about why this conversation is more important than ever. The job market is changing at a pace we have never seen before, and the way we prepare for careers needs to keep. First, over 50% of jobs in the future will require skills that traditional schools aren't teaching. Skills like digital literacy, adaptability, and emotional intelligence. 10 years ago, this wasn't as critical, but with the rise of automation and AI, jobs that don't require these skills are rapidly disappearing. For example, jobs in retail and manufacturing are shrinking, while fields like cybersecurity and renewable energy are booming. Next, let's talk about student loans. Right now, the average student loan debt in the US is $37,000. A decade ago, it was around $25,000 for many students. That can climb much higher, especially if they pursue graduate degrees or private education. This financial burden can take decades to pay off, delaying major life milestones like buying a home or starting a family. Meanwhile, there's good news for those willing to explore alternative trade and certificate programs have seen a 20% growth in demand over the past few years, and this trend isn't slowing down. Careers in fields like skilled trades, healthcare support, and tech certification are not only stable, but often start with salaries of $50,000 or more, and without the six-figure price tag of a college degree. The bottom line, the landscape of work is shifting, and traditional paths like a four-year college aren't the only or even the best options for everyone. By looking at all the options, from trade programs to affordable certifications, parents kids make smart, future focused decisions that set them apart and set them up for success without a mountain of debt. Now is the time to think differently about what it means to prepare for the future. So at Hot Next Gen Careers, we are here to open doors for the next generation. It's not just about finding a job, it's about creating meaningful connections, building mentorships, and ultimately having an impact on society. So, how can you start positioning your child for success today? Here are three actionable steps. First, you want to identify strengths early. Encourage your child to explore what they love and excel at, whether it's working with their hands, solving complex problems, or expressing creativity. Understanding their natural strength is the foundation for choosing the right. Then you want to explore free and affordable resources. Platforms like Google Career Certificates, Coursera, and LinkedIn Learning aren't just alternatives to traditional education. They are gateways to in-demand skills and industries. These programs offer practical, focused learning at a fraction of the cost of a college degree. And then you want to start networking early. Networking isn't just for adults. Help your child begin building connections now, whether it's through school clubs, local events, or even reaching out to professionals online. Networking isn't just about finding jobs. It's about learning from others and opening doors to opportunities they might never have imagined. At Hot Next Gen Careers, we believe in empowering the next generation to find their place in the world and make a difference. Every step toward building connections, skills, and confidence brings them closer to a fulfilling future. Parents, the future is moving fast, and with it comes endless opportunities for your child to not just succeed, but to thrive. At Next Gen Careers, our mission is to ensure that your child is equipped to navigate this ever-changing world. Every episode we create is designed to promote opportunities for the next generation to network, find mentors, secure jobs, and ultimately contribute to society in meaningful ways. These aren't just career tips, they're tools for building a legacy. So don't wait. Subscribe to this channel for more advice, insights, and resources to help you and your family on this journey. If you found today's episode helpful, give a thumbs up and share it with another parent who could benefit. Let's work together to build a future full of promise for the next generation. Thank you for joining me on this mission. I will see you in the next episode of Hot Next Gen Careers. Let's make the future work for all of us.